guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Cancer. It is intended for July, but whenever it finds you is when it's meant for you. So happy birthday to some of the Cancers out there. Okay, let's get into it. So you guys had, this might be a long reading because you guys had a lot of cards. So I apologize in advance. Um, So you guys had a lot of angels come through for you. You had Archangel Uriel, which is helping you guys this month to understand your intellect and your epiphanies. Also, if any of you have to do like public speaking this month, this angel's really good, or this archangel's really going to help with that as well. Especially, it is Mercury retrograde currently while this is being filmed. So it is going to affect your speech and communication. You can also use Archangel Michael for a retrograde, but if it's specifically in the areas of communication, if you need to give a speech or something, you can use Archangel Uriel. You can also use, obviously, anything to open up your throat chakra. Anything blue in the mineral kingdom is going to help to do that. You can also use sunstone, apparently, helps with Mercury retrograde. But specifically, if it's communication, I would probably look at something like blue in the mineral kingdom. Okay, so this archangel is also going to help with writing enhancing. If you need to study, this would be a good archangel to use, Archangel Uriel or Archangel Zedekiel. They'd be a really good duo for studying. But this one's going to help you to understand the intellect and the knowledge that you're receiving from the universe, from God. And then you guys also had Archangel Ariel here. So Archangel Ariel helps with manifestation of helps with manifestation first of all, which is heard someone's a really powerful manifester, but also helps with abundance and resources and manifesting like our material needs, or just the needs of the environment or the planet or the humanity. So Archangel Ariel really helps with connection to animals as well and the welfare of animals. Sorry, they just also said healing of animals. Also, too, if you're looking for some career guidance, this can also be a good archangel to help you to bring you towards the right like opportunities for you in your career. Also, this angel is like environmental. So if you are trying to do anything in regards to the environment, this would be a good archangel to work with. And then you guys also had Archangel Metatron come through, and this archangel is extremely important in my world, and my books. No, this archangel is really important. So this archangel basically like stands alongside God and like helps record everything that's happening. So basically, this archangel writes the scripture of like our Akashic records essentially, because everything is documented. But he specifically is working more on like a universal book here, not like people's individual, but you could call him forward. He also helps basically gifted children. So indigo children, crystal children, highly sensitive children. It just helps with like your abilities because he does a lot of work with like sacred geometry, esoteric healing work, universal energies, time management. So there's a lot of like universal, almost like laws is what they were also just talking about. So it's going to be a good archangel to help you guys as well. Also, too, like just time just came up in general and timelines. Uh, and you can prepare for like a shift again. So, like some sort of like quantum leap or jump just came through for someone. Okay, and you got a lot of crystals. So first, astrophyllite. This is to unlock your highest potential. It's actually, you can find it in Quebec, so Canada. Norway was another place. Colorado. is some of the places that you can find astrophyllite. So this is really good for intergalactic travel. So it kind of like acts like a passport. It's going to give you the permission to reach all different types of planes and dimensions, but also keep you protected amongst your travels in the galactic field. So they're saying they're okay. So like Area 51 is coming through, along with like I don't know some sort of like energy vortex. So that could be really specific to someone. I don't know, like they're talking about superheroes, but specifically superheroes that can take flight. And I'm just hearing like electrifying, and they're playing that song by MGMT, Electric Feel. That could also be a special message for somebody. So yeah, then you guys also got car line. So this is to go with your gut. Um, Anyone that is understimulated could benefit from this. It's also going to help you get like acquainted with your fears. And it's also going to help you to kind of like let go of stuff so that you can find your creativity. It's going to also help with like your sex drive. So if you're kind of like lacking in that area, this is also a good crystal for like the bedroom. Um, it's also really good for anyone that's kind of like caught up in like a fear cycle. It's also just like very fiery and passionate crystal. And then you guys got Vandanite, so break through your big blocks. This is has a really high lead content. They always want me to mention that. I've actually really never even come across Vandanite in its like in a physical form, like just myself. But this is a good crystal to use when it's time to live in the moment. Okay. They're also talking about when you have like um, a prime audience and like you need to give like some sort of speech, this would be a good crystal to use. It's also going to help you to really just like stay in the moment and stay in a happy place. It also helps with people that lack self-discipline. Okay. It was weird. Sorry. I thought a message just came through, but then it went away. So I guess I either didn't catch it fast enough or they'll come back later. Okay, so you guys are starting the month off. Oh, this one came back. So it is Mercury retrograde, like I was saying. Well, this is currently being filmed, and then they also just wanted me to make mention that Mars is going to be in its home sign of Aries, and it will stay there till I believe it's like the fall. This actually has not happened in something like 32 years. So this could be a very big deal for some Aries because that is quite a long cycle. But anyways, some people might feel like motivation and passion again towards their project. So they want you to utilize that creativity, but they also want to remind people that it is a planet of war. So kind of just like expect the unexpected. You guys luckily don't have a tower in your spread. Um, but yeah, just take that into consideration this month. Okay, so you have the past coming up here. You might have somebody returning from the past. Just the past in general might come up. Something I just heard, like, it's gonna sound, this could be a very specific message for someone, but it's almost like, I don't know if some dirt comes out or like that's kind of like how they're describing this to me. It's almost like, I don't know, some information from the past that comes back that like, it's like one of those things like comes back to bite you, but I actually don't see it biting you. For some of you, it actually sets you free. So, anyways, you could also just be feeling very nostalgic at the beginning of the month. You might really be reflecting on the past and things that transpired. But you do have the chariot here. So you do have freedom. I heard very specifically freedom. Um, Wake Me Up by Avicii is also coming through. He's very specifically talking about the music video again. So maybe check that music video. There might be some sort of like message there for you. You can just do that on YouTube. But anyways, there could also be something with a car. I don't know if you're looking to like purchase a new car. I heard something about a hold. I don't know if there's like a hold on a new car or like something like that, or maybe like hold off on buying a vehicle. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a pretty like new vehicle. 2020 did just come through. Um, So, anyways, that could just have been a really specific message for someone. So, I do see you guys like you have this freedom. You're almost gonna get freedom from the past as well, and where this person's moving forward. Okay, now they're also in control of their own destiny. I almost like it's like break free. Like I just heard like get out of jail free card. Like it's almost like something from the past, like in a sense, like almost like kind of sets you free. We do have the five of crystals here, so being left out in the cold, but they're actually telling me to like kind of tell you guys more about it being in reverse. So you may have felt left out in the cold in the situation. You might be leaving somebody out in the cold. You might want to move on from like a something from the past. So yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to listen here. Okay, so they're also just like, so this could be like creating a lot of, this could be like creating a burden for you. Either if you were left out in the cold in the past, or if you are planning on like leaving somebody, this is causing a burden for you. But like I was saying, for some of you, you're coming out of that feeling of being like left out in the cold. Some of you even might have like spiritually felt left out. Or it could have very specifically been by a person. You could have just felt left out in the past as well. You may, and like this may have just like always kind of been a burden, but it actually like creates a lot of strength, okay, for this person. And even though you're coming off as the wounded warrior at the beginning of the month, you're also coming off as the emperor. So this person, like, they're showing me more of like a transformation, okay, of a person. So it's like this person, they gained a lot of strength from their experiences, perhaps from their burdens, from their past. And they may have been a wounded warrior. There might have been a lot of trials and tribulations this person had to face. But in the end, this person is coming out on top because they're now like a leader. They're in this emperor role. This is also representative of Aries energy. Um, but this person, or sorry, okay, I guess this person would is a good leader. They're very like fired up and passionate. They have a lot of wisdom. I'm hearing it comes from their past experiences. This and like I said, this could very well be yourselves as well. This energy could also somewhat like be a burden, or it could be a burden to move towards an energy like this. You might feel like it would require a lot of strength, um, and like perhaps like to even overcome something um, in order to approach this energy. It's just like what I heard. Okay, so it seems like you guys are kind of like really stepping into a power though. Like this emperor is a very powerful position. Like I said, this person is a leader. Um yeah, they can also be like a ruler or a boss at times as well. So moving into your second week, you have this Knight of Wands. So this person doesn't like to dilly dally. They're a mover and a shaker. It's fast paced. It's passionate and fired up. And this person has a wand. So you could definitely be dealing with someone. For someone very specifically, you could be dealing with like a younger fire sign, like very specifically like an Aries is coming through, but they might show a lot of like leadership and power. Okay, So, like I said, that this can also just be the energy of feeling fired up and passionate towards your goals and like your projects and like I'm cheering motivation. It seems like someone's a little bored and discontent. This could be you or it could be someone that you're dealing with, but I'm feeling like it could actually be like both. Like maybe like you're just feeling bored and discontent with where you're at and like you're wanting more. So you might even be in a state of like reevaluating like what you kind of have. Um, but I'm also hearing that possibly like this, like someone that you're like this, like energy, this fired up energy could also possibly be bored and they have all this magic and like they're wanting to create something with it. Then we have this two of wands here. So perhaps like you're patiently waiting for something. You may have been like waiting for something to come in. It's almost like maybe you're waiting for like your ships to come in or some sort of like manifestation or just like perhaps an opportunity or even a person. So you might have just like been waiting for something and you are feeling like a little bit like somewhat at a crossroads. I always feel like with twos, like two of swords and like two of wands, like there is some sort of like decision that usually kind of needs to be made or like what path can I go? So this is in your second week here. And then you have more fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is the King of Wands. So this person is very charming, charismatic. They could be like the life of the party. They might be like kind of the center of attention. This person likes to go to the beat of their own drum. They might not follow like tradition or like they're an outside of the box thinker is what I'm hearing. But this person is like they're pretty captivating. Like people would be very drawn to this person. They're very connected. They're very connected with like the stars, with the cosmos. Like I get this really galactic feel, intergalactic. What is that? Beastie Boys? Is it called intergalactic? I don't know. It's a. I think it's Beastie Boys. I don't know. It's like a song. It sounds kind of like robotic. I think it's called Intergalactic. Anyways, that could be a message for someone. So, this person, yeah. And okay, so something they want me to point out about this person, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a light, there's like an aura around this person. And once again, they want me to point out kind of like this power, this like staff, and this like how this person also has the wand here. And then they are also pointing me back to this Emperor card. So I don't know if that's all connected. You guys would probably know obviously better than I would because it's your story. But we also have the King of Swords right beside this person. So this could either be like a separate person, or this could also be aspects of someone. Because like we have so many, like our chart is made up of all these different aspects, right? So we can shift in and out. It is important to know. Well, I feel it's important to know your sun, moon, and rising. Anyways, way off topic. So this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is like very logical, like they have a lot of information I'm hearing, perhaps even like esoteric. This person, yeah, like even like Universal is coming through, like Universal. So Universal Studios is coming through, but Universal Knowledge as well. And then like they're guiding me back to Archangel Metron. So yeah, there's something about writing. I don't know if someone's writing something. So yeah, so anyways, this person, like they have a lot of like knowledge, they have a lot of intellect, they're about action. Um, and so is this person. So like this very action oriented. Like these two together is gonna really get things like moving and done quickly. Um, and so this one, this energy though can come off a little cold and detached at times, but it's also just because they're laser focused on their task. I just heard they're both like they're for the cause. So there is an emotional new beginning coming for you in the second week, it looks like, of July here. So this is a full cup of love. This is like lots of emotion. I'm just hearing a new beginning with like a full cup, like that's actually full of like beautiful things like to give. Like it's not like you're getting like some stank water. Like you're getting beautiful crystals in that cup. And then you have emotional fulfillment here. So to have these two together is really good. This is emotional fulfillment, this is happiness, this is a new beginning in love. Like I'm just really picking up on like Venus energy. I'm just picking up on a lot of love, to be honest. And it might have to do with this fire energy. So we have Gemini, Libra. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might have Leo, Gemini, Aquarius as well. But this person is they're pretty passionate. They're very generous. They could possibly even be like a humanitarian. They're very like innovative and futuristic, I'm hearing. This person is like a trendsetter. So people like if this person has it, then everyone's gonna want it type of thing. Or they're also just so passionate about what they do and what they talk about. So people are like really drawn to this person. They could even be like very like public. Like they might be in the public eye or something like that. Um, I don't know. They wanted me to point out like I don't know this star, like specifically like this galactic background. And they just wanted me to point out this like bohemian hair, and I heard something. I was like, and I just saw someone in like kind of like a bohemian style like wedding dress. So I'm not sure like what this is about, but they want me to point that out. And then I also heard dog. Like maybe this person has a dog, or like you'll be getting a dog with this person. Um, yeah, they're really good with animals, I'm hearing. Um, okay, so you have the sun here. So joy, happiness, contentment, all on the horizon, I just keep all in good time, all a good time. Um, and I'm seeing like sunsets. I'm seeing just like champagne. I'm hearing like good music. Like it's just like it's very beautiful. And like I'm like on water and the sun is shining. Like I'm just hearing a lot of love as well. It's really blooming. Whatever this is, it's blooming. This is blossoming. Like, and the sun is like blinding. Um, it's like a blinding love, I'm hearing. It could be a blinding love. So, anyways, this is joy, happiness, and contentment. I don't know, this little baby boy keeps coming through for a lot of people. I think a lot of people, if you are pregnant, there could be a surge of boys. Um, so anyways, we have your ships coming in here. So this is now like we're into your third week here, okay? So this like here comes the sun, like happiness. Like it's actually kind of funny because like look, like where this person is staring, it almost looks like that sun was like right there. So you can see your happiness now. Like it is not far. Like I said, it's on the horizon. Um, you could also, like, we do have Sagittarius energy here, but they are calling for patience, okay? Wow. I just picked up on this really beautiful healing energy, but they are calling for patience. They are also, someone also could possibly be an alchemist. Someone also might be, like, working with plants. Um, Wow, this is interesting. So they're just like showing me like Jesus like turning like water into wine. So I'm not really sure like what that's about. And then they're saying it's like this person can fill like they can just produce things. Like I don't know what that like who they're referring to, but um Yeah, they are just calling for balance as well. So if you need to like get balance, get centered, get grounded, meditation was coming through. So taking that time to like connect with source. Maybe use frequencies to help get you there, essential oils, crystals, divination tools, astrology, stars, counselor, whatever it may be. Working out, I heard as well, like some activity, writing came through. So you might be like patiently waiting. Yeah, a lot of patience is being called now because I think because you guys can see like your future almost, or like you can see all this like all these good things that are coming. So you are soon going to be able to reap what you sowed, and it looks like you might actually get asked on like a date, or there may be some confessions of how someone feels towards you, or you might be feeling like you want to invite someone on a date or confess your feelings. Um, but this is like a message of love. And I picked up on a lot of romance and passion that came through with this, especially like with your new beginning as well. Um, so this is kind of happening toward like this happening at the end of your third week, but you're moving into the end of the month or like the last week, feeling kind of defeated. So you feel kind of defeated. You might kind of feel like betrayed, or like um you might feel like someone's like kind of spoiling for a fight. But I'm hearing big time you might feel kind of defeated in areas of love. And I feel like it's feeling like this defeat is coming because it's somehow like this is blocking it, right? So we have like this confession or wanting to like express feelings or invite someone on a date, but then we have this like feeling defeated in between it, and then the lovers, also like making a choice in love. Uh, but not to fear, because I do see this new beginning and this love here for you guys. It's just this could be how you're feeling towards the situation. But you do also have the high priestess here. So this is about secrets, intellect, knowledge, they were saying. This is once again, maybe seek even guidance. Like someone might actually like be like seeking like a psychic or a healer or something like that for some guidance as to what to do in their love life in regards to this defeat. Um, so I don't know if like X means anything to you, or um like space, or there's like a specific planet that is actually named like Planet X. Um, but like X just might be really like relevant for you. Um, so it's just coming through really strong with this card. So is like sacred geometry. And so is Archangel Metron. Okay, so they're talking about like cycles. They're talking about moving into a good cycle. We're also talking about like the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, and fate. I'm hearing that you are destined for good fortune. But I'm hearing like you could be very gifted in like esoteric. Um, yeah, healing work, energies, clairvoyancy, like this is all kind of like coming through. For some of you, you might actually get like really good news regarding like your destiny, fate, and like Wheel of Fortune. There might be a lot of communication back and forth. You're for some of you even may feel you might relocate uh, in regards to like your Wheel of Fortune. It might cause you to relocate, or some of you might even be traveling because of it. I just heard destined and fated event and connection. And it seemed like some sort of trip. So I don't know exactly what that's about. I'm also hearing getting good news about like resources towards your fortune. Uh, but yeah, this is like also moving in the right direction. But I'm just hearing about this communication back and forth. And it seems like it's in regards to all of what this card is standing for. Um, and it's interesting because this person has like a little tattoo of like a little moon there. So I don't know if someone has like a tattoo of a moon, but like this is coming through. Um, it's almost like, okay, so it might not even actually be a real tattoo now that I'm looking at it. You might actually just, it's like someone can see your light. It's like they know what you're flashing. Interesting. Showing me a variety of people that have these lights. Like everyone has lights. Um, but everyone's light, like some people, like this person has a triangle, this person has a heart, this person has some like crazy complex, like this person has a moon, this person has a star. So I don't know if these are like things that these people are kind of like destined to work with, and it's like their light is going off. Anyway, so you might have some sort of like decision to make. You might be at a crossroad. You might feel a little powerless in the situation. You might feel like you don't have like, or like that maybe like yeah, you feel like you don't have all the information, or like you feel like your hands are tied, or you feel like you can't offer maybe like as much as you want to. But there is this beautiful opportunity here for you. So this is something solid and stable. This is in regards to your finances, career, business, opportunities, investments, inheritance. This is all what's coming through. And like, so someone might just receive like an unexpected visitor, unexpected supporter of the cause, unexpected material wealth. So unexpected abundance is coming, windfall of abundance is also coming through, and new opportunity very strongly. Um, and it seems like it could have to do with this star seed. So it could have to do with this star seed. Um, yeah, intergalactic travel just came through again. And like once again, they're like singing that beast. I think it's Beastie Boys. So, anyways, you could be dealing with a star seed here. You could be a star seed yourself, and you could be now like ready to start your new adventure. But it does look like there is a new beginning here at the end of the month for you. So whether it's you're the star seed, or some opportunity, it seems, I don't know. I'm just really picking up on this like star seed. So if you don't know what a star seed is, maybe start there. But basically, it's like extraterrestrial form. The theory is that extraterrestrial life was either planted here to help us kind of evolve. So yeah, anyways, just look up starseed. The universe will give you their own like meaning and definition of it. But I'm hearing this person has a lot of abilities. This person has a lot of abilities. Yeah, they know a lot about the universe, about galaxies, about galacticness. And there's just this opportunity. Like it just feels really good. Like whatever this, like, I don't know, they're like, oh, like I just hear like the angels. Like it's like when you like step into like an angelic realm. It's like basically what I'm hearing. It's like, oh my gosh, like this is everything I've been waiting for. Um, so that's exciting. So then a pile of cards fell out for you guys. Okay, 333 just came through for you. So look up the meaning of 333. Um, just on your little Google there. Okay, so some stuff that fell out for you guys. It looks like someone could have a lot of options. Okay, a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. This some of them could be of like low vibration, or you could just feel like your like opportunities are kind of just like out of reach right now. This is the low vibration energy. This is the devil card, associated with like confusion from too many options. I'm also hearing like sometimes like things are like an illusion, but more in the sense that it's like things can feel like so much more, like you can spiral things. So you might need to gain a new perspective. Um, And it seems like it has to do with like a new perspective on perhaps like your material worth or like what you're holding on to or like power and control. But it does look like there is this passionate, fiery new beginning that you get, or there's like this fired up and like passion coming through. So very specifically, someone could be really upset about things that did not work out in the past. They might be kind of like still really trying to work through that. This is the card of like crying over spilled milk. It looks like they may have walked away from something. Um, and so this is traditionally someone like packing up and moving on, but this person is headed towards the universe, okay? So this person has all this stuff out there for them. They actually have all these planets. You can see Saturn there. So there's this whole like universe that's like opening up for this person. So you may have gone through a huge transformation, like an ending, a transformation, and a rebirth. This is scorpionic energy as well. Um, but there's a lot of like wisdom that comes from that, and now that you can like rebirth into this very like abundant, generous, nurturing person. This person actually kind of reminds me a bit of like Ariel, the archangel that's helping you guys this month. So this person has a lot of material wealth. They're very abundant, they're very generous, they're very loving, nurturing, they make sure everyone's well provided for. This person really cares about like the environment, about animals. They might own their own business. They would make a really good parent. They're very reliable. They can be grounded and centered. And it seems like this person has a lot of emotion, okay? So there's a lot of emotion here. For someone very specifically, there could have been like a transformation between like a mother and a daughter within like their connection. And then I also have like Taurus energy coming through really strong. But we do have the Hierophant here. And this is like about like marriage or like contracts or like contractual agreement, I just heard. I'm just like seeing people like sign like very like intense documents, it looks like this is like a very thick contract. But anyways, this can also be like being accepted into like a big group or organization. It is a little bit about like a hierarchy, tradition, following rules, sometimes like religion or like ideology or mythology is coming through, angelology, like just, I don't know, lots of science is actually coming through. Anyways, okay, so this could also just be like a boss energy. But someone might really have like a lot of feelings that they want to express, um, possibly to someone that they look at as like a leader figure, authority. Like they look at them as like part of a hierarchy. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your love life. So once again, you guys had a lot fall out. Okay, so first of all, from the angels, you guys got the twin flame card. So it says here that the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic, or yeah, romantic relationship. So I just heard from someone that this is your confirmation. Maybe you've been looking for some confirmation. It did also come out with books. So I'm hearing that some of you may need to write books about your spiritually romantic relationships. Very specifically, guys, people need to talk about their telepathic relationships, because we need to like show people and teach people how they can communicate with each other telepathically. So this is something that like in the future like is going to be like not more automated, but we are going to help people to get there that they can't do it through their mind, right? So like whether you need a chip or whatever that is to get you there. But anyways, you may be need to write a spiritually based book, or you might be your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. And like I said, it did come through very strong with this twin flame, and telepathy came through really strong. And then you guys got crown chakra. So pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent to you in answer to your prayers. So Atlantis just came through really strong. Syrian starseed just came through really strong as well. So you can open your crown chakra. You can ask to receive downloads and messages from source. I just heard codes as well, like ancient codes, soul origins, programming. So listen to your messages and pay attention to your visions. Okay, so for some of you in your love life, there could be separation coming. So it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So this could be due to relocation or separation, however it fits for you. But for some of you, there's also going to be a reconciliation. And we did see the past also coming up there. It is going to be like Mercury retrograde, but it says someone from your past is returning to your life. I am feeling this like past life relationship. They're also like pointing me to this twin flame card. I just heard a reconnection of souls. I just heard. And then it says, express your love. Go ahead and make that big romantic gesture. I just heard the universe got your back. Okay, so once again, you guys had Six of Cups, okay? So someone from the past is returning. It definitely looks like it's going to affect your romantic life. Um, it's also a card of like nostalgia as well, being kind of nostalgic about the past. Okay, so you guys had here the Two of Wands, so patiently waiting on something to kind of like pay out. Um, and it looks like you might have patiently been waiting for. Okay, so this isn't like a payout, but this is a card of like a third party situation. Okay, so there's two girls in the bed with one male, or so two females, one male, and I'm hearing like I don't know, you're patiently waiting for I don't know, someone could be patiently waiting for like news about this. We have someone being very like reflective, okay, taking the time out, kind of like stagnant. This is the Four of Swords, so rest and recuperation. This is like a knight that's gone through battle and then comes back to kind of like post-traumatic stress disorder. So this person is just like recollecting themselves, or also just I just heard kind of like waiting. And then we did have like a heartbreak here or a breakup. And then once again, like this is a three, the Three of Swords. So there could have very well been a third party situation. It is also kind of interesting because this is the four and then the Three of Swords, and it's almost like cutting someone out in a sense, right? And then we have, the wounded warrior here. The thing is that someone may have been watching you, or maybe you're watching someone. This could also be like reverse roles. Like you could be watching someone that's going through this experience, or this could be you going through this experience. So anyways, this person has been through a lot. They are coming off as the wounded warrior, but they have victory here. So victory, success, even public recognition. So I am hearing like you might even have victory like with a partner. Specifically, like it's saying in your love life, there is going to be success. I heard joy, public recognition. And then it was interesting. So you had the Queen of Swords here. Could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but in this deck specifically, see how she's kind of idolizing this man. So, even though she's coming off cold and detached, she has a lot of admiration for this king. Okay, she sees him as very wise, very intelligent. She really looks at him in like a high regard. Okay, and she tries to like keep herself like not contained, but they're like saying like poised and like together, because she actually like has a lot of like lust and like seduction for him. But yeah, she like comes off a little detached, but she has a lot of admiration. And then you had the King of Swords here. So also coming off a little cold and detached. I have heard it's because people are watching. Could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this person is very action oriented. They're very smart. They have a lot of knowledge. So this person could want to engage in a relationship, but it seems like somebody might be watching, or you know, it's just like one person's really exposed and the other person's not, and there's just there is a little bit of this like kind of like cold and detached energy coming through. uh there could have been like a playboy situation, or you could have just felt defeated in a relationship. There could have been lack of attention, like, or someone was like kind of a playboy or playgirl and they gave their attention to a lot of people. Or like there might have just been a relationship where it was just more like about like sex and like seduction opposed to like romantic and like affection. So this could like also just cause like a lot of fear and anxiety in your love life because like you've been wounded in the past, and it seems like there might have been a third party situation, so you might be a little cold and detached, but it seems like you have someone coming towards you that is also kind of in the same energy. So you guys are like, this is temperance, this is alchemy, flow, balance. I heard like two people like mixing their cups together. And then you guys have the union card here. So the Four of Wands is a happy partnership. It reminds me a lot of Emerald, or like a wedding. So this is, there's a lot of unconditional love here, partnership, friendship, compassion, communication, trust, and loyalty. Emerald will actually change color if you are unfaithful in a relationship. So I'm just hearing like a lot of bliss as well. As you can see, the rose petals are there and they're just really like engaging and enjoying this, a lot of passion and fire. And then you guys had the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a happy home life or family. It's one where like everyone's well provided for. There's peace and harmony. It's kind of like the happily ever after. It could actually represent a physical home. So you could might be like moving in with somebody. Um, Someone could be getting married at their home, I just heard. There could just be like a union within a family, but we do have this beautiful, and like this person, like, really wants to offer the other person like the world, okay? Like they have a lot of admiration for one another, and like they just want to like cherish and like spoil each other and just like indulge together. Okay, whew. Well, thank you so much, guys, for letting me tap into your energy. I'm just going to close out with some words from your galactic family and the angels. So, your galactic family is saying vision. Trust in your ability to create the visions of your soul, or in your soul. And from the angels, they're saying life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve and not what you have not, or what you haven't. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.